Hey guys, Farrell here. Just wanted to record a little bit of an intro to this upcoming video here, just to give you a little bit of sense of what's going on. This is in no way in any attempt to piggyback off of what Zazuma did in one of his latest videos, but the setup is surprisingly the same. I've spent a lot of time working on a particular project on the server. I've been doing this about for a week now. Just finished it up yesterday. And with the way that the footage has turned out for it, I think it's going to work a lot better if I present all of it at once for this particular project. So it's going to be a little unusual in that any other videos that are going to be coming out after this, there's about a week's worth of game time between when I even started this project and where my last video ended off. So I've got that amount of time where you're going to kind of see flashes of the old nether design, and there's also going to be clips from other things where you see the tunnel in progress. So I do apologize for that, but like I said, this all makes sense when you lay all this out in one video, especially with all the time lapses that are going to be involved, because this is going to be a very interesting video. It's the first time I've really done some extensive use with time lapses on my new recording setup, so I'm hoping this is all going to come out okay. So do leave me a comment, or just hit the likes button. Just let me know what you guys think of this, and if you have some suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments as well. I am all ears for this sort of thing. So, hey guys, Farrell here. Just starting off this little quick video with a little bit of some background on this. As you can see, I am over in the Nether hub, and if I switch back on my HUD here, I'm going to show you why I'm actually in the Nether today and why I'm fully loaded down with a lot of half slabs. And no, it's not because I'm actually going out half slabbing. It's because, well, I've got a little bit of work I have to do. See, there's a little bit of a problem with the tunnel that I built, and I'm going to show you just what that problem is. And I noticed this when I first got Journey Map running, and I've kind of held off on actually doing anything about it. A, because I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to necessarily do, and B, because at that point we weren't looking at having anything out here for a build anytime soon, and now I'm kind of at the point where I need to actually address this. Now, the tunnels in the Nether hub, keeping in mind that I was the first secondary tunnel to really kind of be out here, and really the first to be finished off. So there's been changes to the width of the tunnels that I need to adhere to. And also the fact of the matter is that these are supposed to be spaced out every 100 blocks. And, well, if you can see, right now it's a lot easier to actually see where I'm standing in the Nether because, let me just kind of actually give you an excellent demonstration of it. If I put I didn't exactly have Journey Map available when I was building, so it's very hard to actually tell where you are in the Nether. Well, as you can see, I've got the size of my font kicked up down here, and, well, unfortunately, you can see that this is actually the 300 block here, not this. And this was, unfortunately, what I based the tunnel off of, because this wasn't andesite to begin with. That was actually diorite, and way back in the day, it was literally just a corner here, and I was out that direction. So unfortunately, my entire tunnel is based around this, on the 301. So 300, right off the bat, as it stands, I need to kick everything in the tunnel over by 1 block. Only I've got to do a little more than that, unfortunately, because I'm also definitely way too wide here. I mean, you can kind of see just from the opening that is here, even if this were to line up perfectly, and you can actually almost kind of tell that things are off. Well, actually you can't. I'm not sure why that's not lining up, but I'm sure there's probably something I miscounted further down. The problem is it's just too darn wide, and I need to do something that's going to be a little more respectful of the primary tunnels. And I've already said I was going to come back and kind of rebuild the ceiling through here and make it a little more arched so it actually kind of fit in. So the other advantage also is I've actually got resources this time around, whereas this was kind of built with whatever I could get my hands on very early on in the server. Like I said, I was one of the first people to have a fully decorated secondary tunnel up. but it is going to be a little bit of a hassle because I really hate the idea of wasting resources, especially because I don't have a ton of black ink available, and I really don't want to go out and buy it. So you can see I've started work on a platform down here. So I've got a little platform down here. This is all going to be half slabbed, and this is going to kind of be my scaffolding as I start building out and actually tearing down, at the very least tearing down this side of the build and just trying to recover some stuff. I figured I would just kind of pop on and do a little bit of a time lapse on it. So let me go ahead and get my camera account running here. Well, guys, what can I say? But when you kind of don't have to worry about recording time-lapse footage and moving the camera every now and then and keeping an eye on where you are on the camera and just kind of relax and enjoy things, you actually get some work done. Well, I imagine right now you're probably saying, wait, that's work? Well, yes, that is work. This is a temporary floor/ceiling that I've put in while I work on the upper side of things. I have completely torn out the old roof, and I've even kind of played around with something to do on this side of the roof. This is the very top of where you could see before, and I'm seeing if maybe I can kind of pull this out into kind of a balcony up here. I don't really have anything much in mind beyond that point.